frickin' brain juice stops people from aging. So what happened to that stuff the humans were after in the first movie? Unobtainium? Yeah, they were unable to obtain it. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah, that checks out.
Hey guys, my name's Dan, and today's reaction is Avatar: The Way of Water pitch meeting. So full transparency here, I tried to figure out what day to check this movie out, because when I found out about this pitch meeting, I wasn't really sure when I was going to see it, because, you know, it was Christmas coming up, and then it was going to be a busy couple of days for me. So I ended up going to see this movie, a movie that was 13 years in the making, on Christmas Eve. Yep, Christmas Eve. Not like late Christmas Eve, but like early in the day Christmas Eve. And I spent part of my day watching this movie, and I do say part of my day because this movie is 3 freaking hours long. Actually, more than that. I think it was actually billed at like 3 hours, 10 minutes. Really a long one, but super excited to get into this, and super excited to hear how Ryan pitches this one. But before we get into this though, if you enjoy other pitch meetings, I recommend a ton of them for you, and many more to come. And if you want to see future reactions that I do, you can go right below this video, click that like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. Because always I'll let you see past, present, and future reactions that I do, but also helps with the algorithm, helps get more eyes on my channel. And speaking of getting eyes on channels, go on over and support Ryan George. He's the one who puts these all together, and pitch meetings as well. I'll leave both of those links, but with many other things on the description. And without any further ado, let's go.
So, you have a movie for me? Yes, bro, I do. I think it's about time for another Avatar movie. Oh yeah, bring those blue kitty cats back in here. I can't wait to see what's going on with, the main character, Jake Sully. Right, no, I know. That's a thing that I knew for more than 1 week in December 2009. Well, Jake Sully's back, sir, and we're heading back to that planet everybody knows and loves, which is called
Pandora.
The Pandora. Pandora. I said it at the same time as you, because of how much I love it and remember. Great. So I'm thinking we go big on this one. Like, I want to set a world record on this bad boy. Oh, I like the sound of that. Highest grossing movie of all time. Yeah, maybe. So what? Movie with the most frequent use of the word bro. Yeah, they're gonna say bro a crazy number of times. All right. Bro. Is that gonna get annoying, maybe, you think?
I didn't even notice.
It won't, bro, because that's how kids talk these days, bro. It's bro-latable. Did you just say bro-latable? Anyway, we're back on Pandora, and it's been like 10 years since the events of the first movie, and Jake has a bunch of kids. Getting busy with their tails or whatever is tight. Yeah, so they did whatever that was, and now they have Nateum, Loic, Tuk, and Kiri. Was that one name? No, that's 4 names. Fascinating. And so Kiri's like this teenager that was mysteriously born from Grace Augustine's avatar. You know Sigourney Weaver's character from the first movie? Oh, who are we gonna get to play this teenager? I got just the person, Sigourney Weaver.
You think it's gonna be kind of weird to hear a senior citizen's voice coming out of a kid?
Well, yeah, maybe, but also, maybe not. Oh, I like those odds. Anyway, so another kid...
It's also Sigourney Weaver, so...
they're raising is this human kid, Spider. And what's his deal? Well, he's actually the son of Quaritch, you know, the main bad guy from the first movie. Oh, and so who's gonna be the main bad guy in this movie? Quaritch, you know, the main bad guy from the first movie? Nice. Oh, wait, no, he died in the first movie, I'm pretty sure. Whoops. Nope, not a whoopsie. You're not getting a whoopsie out of me. No whoopsie? No whoopsie, sir. See, the thing is, humans are actually back on Pandora now, and Jake is leading the resistance against them. Okay. And turns out the humans had a backup of Quaritch's mind and memories, so they shoved that into an avatar body. Wow, well, I guess they really wanted the expertise of, you know, a guy who did not succeed last time he tried something like this. Yeah, they put a bunch of money and resources into bringing back the best guy for the job, the guy who failed spectacularly last time and literally died. It's not a bad plan, it's not a bad plan. So anyway, Quaritch and his squad pretty much immediately run into Jake's kids, so Jake and Neytiri need to go save them. Wow, well, that little squad doesn't stand a chance against Jake and his whole tribe. Oh, no, Jake and Neytiri don't bring any backup. Why not? So the movie can happen. Oh, okay. So Quaritch ends up kidnapping his son Spider, and Jake's like, well, I guess I gotta resign as head of the resistance and move away with my family. What? Why? Well, if they stick around, they'd be putting everybody in danger. You know, they can't win a fight against Quaritch. They literally did that in the last movie. Hey, shut up. So they move away and go live with this water clan. That's all about water. Oh, water is different from forest. And for the next long stretch of the movie, it's gonna be kind of like a nature documentary with some teenage angst sprinkled in. And what's Jake gonna be up to? Oh, you're gonna like this. He's gonna lecture his kids A couple times. I do like watching disciplinary lectures. Everybody does. And so eventually Jake's son Loak becomes friends with a big old space whale. A big old space whale? A big old space whale. So they hang out, and then also Kiri has superpowers now. She can like communicate with creatures and whatnot. Well, good for her. Yeah, so she's having a great time. Pretty much the whole movie while people are arguing or fighting, she's just looking around like, oh. Okay, oh wow. Nice. But eventually the bad guys are gonna figure out where Jake is, so they're gonna keep on going with their mission of trying to kill him. Well, I mean, Jake's gone and he's not the leader of the resistance anymore. Why is their top priority still trying to take him out? Well, cause see, that's the plot of the movie. That
sure
works.
is.
So Quaritch teams up with these people who actually hunt those big old space whales, and they want to kill some of them to lure Jake out. Why do those guys hunt big old space whales? Because their frickin' brain juice stops people from aging. So what happened to that stuff the humans were after in the first movie? Unobtainium? Yeah, they were unable to obtain it. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah, that checks out. But the thing about these big old space whales is that they're very hard to kill. Then how'd they find out about the magical brain juice in the first place? I don't know. Well, okay then. So then Jake and the ocean people do get lured out, and there's gonna be a big old fight. Oh boy, here we go. And a big old space whale's gonna help them out, and it's gonna be crazy, and Untitled is gonna die. Oh no. Yeah, and so the Sully family are very sad, but Quaritch and a couple of his guys are still alive. Well, it's gonna be hard for a couple of bad guys to stand a chance against all the ocean people. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, cause see, it's actually just gonna be Jake and his family fighting these dudes now. What? What happened to the ocean people? Oh no, those guys, they all left. They had to go away. They're just not there for the final fight. Yeah, no, cause there was like some fire on the water, so they gotta, you know, head out. They gotta leave early. Yeah, they dive into the water under the fire. Hey, shut up. And so the big final action scene is gonna take place on this big ship that's sinking. Isn't that kind of similar to... Yeah, James Cameron specifically requested that. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, this guy frickin' hates when sea vessels float as intended. He really does. And so then Jake is gonna manage to choke Quaritch unconscious and let him sink to the bottom. Wow. But then that spider kid's gonna save him. What? Why? Sequel. He probably just caused a lot of future pain and suffering for his loved ones. Sequel. You know, all right, you make a good point.
And so also that's supposed to be his dad.
That's about it. What do you think? Well, I mean, the first movie made an insane amount of money, so I'm pumped. Let's get this out ASAP. Let's do it. What are you thinking, like a 2014 release date? That sounds like a great release year. Let's lock it in.
No, that was 2022, but needless to say, was a big deal type movie. It was a long one, but I definitely enjoyed it. It didn't feel like 3 hours for me. It was still a long time. That's really a hard ask for anybody to do, just to sit there and watch 3 hours at all. It's kind of irritating, but the stories were all there, because when it comes to like sequels, it's really hard to... because a lot of times they tend to copy like similar themes, similar things that happen. And it certainly seems so here, but it didn't feel like it was actually copied. It kind of felt like a fresh coat of paint on like an already, you know, great first movie, and able to sort of set up things for the future and whatever Avatar 3 is going to be, however big movie that's going to be, that's probably not going to be for a while, considering how long this movie took to come out. So I really enjoyed it. One of my favorite movies of the year. Probably, I don't know, I'd have to really think about it, but maybe top 5, maybe it's number 5. I don't know, I'd kind of just put myself on the spot there. But that's going to do it for me here. And before I go, though, I want to give a huge shout out to all my $5 no supporters on Patreon: Luchador, Cruising, Wolverine 310, Multi-Disturb 666, Jordan Burr, Lauren Davenport, Castor Kronich, Amber K, Raymond Bright, Joshi, Roadrunner 1967, Chris Curtis, Jeremiah McCarroll, Jose Acevedo, and Love Row. And if you too like to have your name read at each and every one of my videos, plus many other fun goodies, maybe having me react to a past pitch meeting or two, or checking out daily anime reactions, please head on over to patreon.com/DNAReactor. Link will be right there, and in the description with many different tiers for you to choose from. If you'd like to have an easier way to get in contact with me and talk a little bit about these pitch meetings, maybe talk a little bit about Avatar, please head on over and join the channel Discord, where you can also chat with others about other reactions that I've done, find out just a little bit more about me, or about this week's reaction schedule. And with that being said, comment down below, let me know what did you think about Avatar: The Way of Water. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. I also want to see past reactions I've done to other pitch meetings. Got a nice playlist right over there for you. Share this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, ring notification bell because I put new videos every single day, and I'll see you guys next time.